Hey everyone, this is Stephanie. We're going to do a 20-minute total body fitness. So all you're going to need today is a set of light weights, a set of heavy weights, something to stand on like a mat or a comfortable surface for when we get on our knees. But if you decide that you don't want to get on the floor, you can always skip the second half. So without further ado, let's do a very quick warm-up shoulder rolls. Reverse. Change again. And reverse. Shake out the arms. Shake out the legs. Twist, feet about shoulder width distance apart, and twist from side to side. You can allow the heel to come up and allow the whole body to move. Make this gentle and easy. We're just getting started. Then we're going to touch our toes, but I want you to bend your knees first. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can see a little bent knee. Reach down to touch the toe and come back up. 4 more. Reach down and come up. 3 more. 2 and 1. Standing up, we're going to move into high knees. So picking up those knees as high as you can towards your chest, marking in place. Transitioning into hip circles. And then moving into second position plies, so go about shoulder width distance apart, toes turned out to your comfort level, and squat, bending the knees, pushing those knees open. You can make these small, you can make them large, depending on where you're at in your warm-up level. And then bring the feet together. Side stretch, bring your right hand up, left hand to the hip, reach over to the side. You want to keep your belly button pulled in. Your glutes are also tight. And change. And then coming back to center. All right, guys, let's grab light weights. I'm going to start with a squat overhead press. So your feet are going to be close together for our first squat, making it a narrow squat, narrow overhead press. So you're going to come down low, bring the weights to the sides of the ankles, come back up, press the weights up over the head. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Front arm raise. You're going to turn the palms towards your legs. You're going to have a soft elbow and bring the arms straight forward and lower down. Try not to go any higher than your shoulders. We lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's take those arms out to the side. Now, if your weights are heavier than a couple of pounds, you can always bend the elbows a little bit more. Otherwise, a straighter arm with a slight bend in the elbow, bringing them out to a T and lower down. Now your T is slightly in front of you, not straight out to your sides. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Next, we're going to do a bent over fly. So soften your knees and hinge at the hips, flat back. Arms stay fairly straight with a slight bend. You're going to bring them out to an airplane wing out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Next up, you're going to bend the elbows. You're going to bring the elbows out to the side. Now you're going to crisscross the arms on top of the other. So bringing the left arm on top of the right, and then opening back out, and then switching right arm on top. And we alternate left arm on top and right arm on top. Now if you've got shoulder issues, maybe you just bring the hands on top of each other instead of going further elbow to elbow. But once again, you're going to try to work to getting that larger range. You're going to really feel this in the shoulders. Go nice and slow with this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Shake out those arms. We're going to take the lateral side steps. So depending on how much space you have at home, I don't have a whole lot of space, so I might do 3 steps to each side, but if you do 4, that's great, maybe 5. So you're going to start at one end. You're going to bend your elbows and bend your knees. You're going to stay low, taking a side step. Now I want you to lead with the toe first, toe heel, toe heel, toe heel, toe heel, making it truly a side step. If you start leading with your heel, you might start turning the toe out and then making it a forward step. So really bring the toe first into play. As always, you need to take a break. Take a break. Moving at your pace. Hanging in there. Notice how the feet have to work. Notice the strength in the ankles, thighs, knees. And let's finish it off, coming back to center and shake out those legs. Next up, we're going to do hamstring curls. At the same time, we're going to do a bicep curl. We're going to make these fairly fast since we've got our light weights still. So you're going to curl the arms and curl one leg at the same time. Let's pick up that pace. Getting a little bit of cardio aerobic going. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We're going to take our light weights over the head for a tricep extension, but we're going to do it balancing on one foot. So you can switch out, but I'm going to say still stay with the light weights. We're going to switch out to heavy in just a minute. Bring them up. You're going to bend the elbows and bring the weights behind your head and straighten. But if you can, see if you can make the challenge by lifting up the heel. We're lifting up the foot completely. Let's do 4 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change legs. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nice job. Go ahead and change out your light weights for your heavy weights. All right. So we're going to take a giant step forward and then step back. When we step back, then we will do a bicep curl. So you're going to think step forward into a split squat. So step forward a little bit wide, bend both knees, step back, and then curl. Then you're going to alternate legs, step forward, bend both knees, step back, and curl. Once again, moving at your pace, going as low. The lower you go, the slower you'll go. If you're not going very low, it might be a quicker step back. Add that arm curl. Once again, being slow and mindful, controlling your movement. Nice job. Next, we're just going to do bicep curls, but wide. So turn your palms forward and then bring them out to the side like a half circle or a half moon, up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. You're going to put one of these down. We're going to squat overhead press. So if you need to change out, please change out. Feet a little bit wider than you were just standing. So about shoulder width distance apart. You're going to bring your left hand to your hip, hold the weight in the right. You're going to bend your knees, try to track your knees over your toes, bring that weight down between your feet, like it's putting down something heavy. Then you're going to pick it up and bring it up over the head. We're going to change hands when we bring it down. So we're going to go down, change the hand, and then come back up. All right, let's count them out. We go. Right hand comes up, 1. Switch. Right, left hand comes up, 2. Switch. Push it up for 3. Switch. 4. Switch. 5. Switch. 6. Switch. 7. Switch. And 8. Excellent job. Let's come on to hands and knees and have your light weights handy. So on hands and knees, what we're going to do is we're going to do a partial bird dog. So I want you to press down into the hands and separate your shoulder blades, really tighten up those arms and shoulders. Even grip the mat a little bit with your fingers. Your head is lifted so that your neck is long. You got everything stacked underneath. Unless your wrist really hurt, you might want to walk them forward just a little bit. It'll take some pressure out. From here, strong core. You're going to lift your right arm forward best you can. Try not to let your body move. Change. Left arm, strong core. Try not to shift. Try to keep everything steady. Change. Here we go. Right arm. Lower down. Left arm. Lower down. Now, if you feel like this is too easy, you can grab those light weights. You can grab it. Right arm. Change. Left arm. Change. Right arm. Change. Left arm. Change. Now we're going to take it out to the side. Right arm goes out to the side like an airplane wing. Lower down. Change. Left arm. Change. Right arm. Change. Left arm. Change. Now we're going to bring the weight back by your hip. This will be easier. Right arm. Change. Left arm. Change. Right arm. Change. Left arm. Change. Nice job. Now we're going to do the leg. So you can stay up on your hands, but if you'd like to come off your wrist, you can come down onto the elbows. You're going to do the right leg. I like to bring the knees together to start. Extend the right leg behind you. Keep the belly button pulled in, and we're going to try not to let the body shift or move around. Also going to try not to let the back bend. So you're going to keep everything steady. Lift the leg and lower. Lift, lower. You should feel this in your left glute. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift. 2 more. Lift and lower. Lift and change. Extending the leg, keeping the weight even on the elbows. belly in, spine straight, don't let it move, we lift. Lower, 2, lower, 3, lower, 4, lower, 5, lower, 6, lower, 7, and 8. Nice job. Coming back to hands and knees, but do a real quick stretch, a little child's pose. All right, on hands and knees, you're going to do bear plank. So you're going to curl the toes under. You're going to push like you're pushing the mat forward. And you're going to push into the toes like you're pushing the mat backwards. And you're going to lift and hover your knees and lower down. 1, push, lift, lower, 2, push, lift, lower, 3, push, lift, lower, 4, push, lift, lower, 5, push, lift, lower, 6, push, lift, lower, 7, and push, lift, lower, 8. Come onto your back. Here you're going to need your heavy weights. Going to do a little chest press and ab work. All right. On your back, you're going to bring the elbows out to a V. Then you're going to press the arms straight up and line them up over your shoulders. Then you're going to bend the elbows back down again into a V shape. Now you can keep your feet flat on the floor. But if you'd like to work a little harder, you're going to bring the knees up into the dead bug or tabletop position. Now you want strong core. You're going to exhale when you press. Exhale 1. Exhale 2. Breathe 3. 4. 5. 6. 7, and 8. Nice job. You're going to put one of these down. You're going to hold the other one on the ends. We're going to do a skull crusher or a pullover, or however you might know it to be called. At the same time, you're going to have those legs up. You're going to bend the elbows. You're going to bring that weight over the head and come back to center. Now, you can also do more with this by straightening one leg out at a time and extending it low. So as you bring the weight over, you're extending maybe the right leg out and pulling in and alternating the left. But if you're advanced, maybe you're doing 2 legs. All right, you find your level. See what's working for you today. And breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. And exhale. Here's your last one. And exhale. Nice job. Excellent. All right, rolling up to seated. This is Ray. He has joined the Pilates portion of the class today. He is just a real trooper. All right, switch out your heavy weights for your light weights. And we are going to lean back and then roll back up. But we're not leaning all the way back and down. So your weights are forward in what I call the serving tray. So your elbows are bent, the palms are up. You've got a couple of trays of cookies or beverages of choice, and you don't want them to spill. You're going to lean back and come back up. Lean back and come back up. Now, if you lean back and bring the arms out, a little harder, come back in and come on up. You can always intensify by keeping the feet up off the floor as well. See what you can do today. You're almost done. You'll have it. And last one, we're gonna sit up and turn the palms in, elbows slightly bent, up over the head you go. Here we go. Last set, here we go. You got this. 2, you're gonna do it. You're gonna feel it. 3, 4, you're probably feeling it in your hip flexors, your thighs. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Let's release that tension. So lean back a little bit, separate your legs, and do a couple windshield wipers from side to side. And then come to seated, cross legs. Let's do a couple stretches. We did a little bit more arm work than leg work today. So bringing arms across, if that feels good. Stretching the back of the shoulder. Into the tricep when you bring the arm behind the head. You can use this arm as an assist. You could also add a side stretch to that. So reaching over to the side and bending the elbow, that might get a little bit more into the serratus anterior and underneath, in your side obliques, into your tricep. A little side stretch with a little bent elbow, switching sides. And then coming back to center, spinal twist, turning and looking. Try not to lean back and keep the spine straight and long, almost as if you're trying to reach the top of the head up to the ceiling. And switch. Remember, make this gentle. Really don't have to see the wall behind you or turn yourself completely to the side. And then let's take a forward fold. So forward down, stretching the back and the back of the neck. And that's it. All right, guys, see you next time.